America over English. Real Ethiopian, me not British, go tell them. Grrrma wheat, etegremenen. Hamarina kwanka fidel teach my children. Them teach me English, Amharic is my preference. When my heights and my black my reverence. About touching no, best man, ye me nor. See me, ye can desmen gish teeth in talk. Prepare the best man, ye in the own in the ube me dear. Tihun ye let in jara, chinin, satin zare. Kai, mook, it's hot, it's hot. Lion voice, one voice, and the lion voice. Time for the lion and the lioness voices to be heard. Log in and don't log off. Lion voice, Queasy, one. Lion voice, I hit.
The fittest of the fittest shall survive. My people, open your eyes. Wake up. Blessed love, this is Queen Omega representing for all lions and lionesses. With the lion's voice, we come to tell our story. Rastafari, live it. Hey, the lion's voice, Rastafari.
Well, man, show I say, man, Bob Marley a virgin long before Bob Marley become a world famous star.
Okay.
You know, my father was a herbsman, and Bob Marley would come in the morning and get some herbs and eat them and pass him pay for the herbs.
Okay.
You know, so them acquaintance was great like that. As the years progress now, Bob Marley become a star. You know, and the old man say, well, you go check Bob. You know, she has strength and thing, and they run Bob like everyone else. Aspire for all advice where music is concerned. And him start the juicing round Bob, and Bob love the vibes and thing. You know? So him start, you know, doing like a cocoa bread and him thing, and him used to push him thing, him push him cart and sell to the 12 tribe crowd same way. You know? Until one day I go to Bob and I say, well, Bob is like, yeah, music I really want the full time now, you know. And Bob said, no man. It's juice the eye for juice, man. Like, you know, them kind of vibes there, you know?
Yeah.
And so Bob give him some money to buy a blender, to buy buckets, to buy everything where the juice can require. Bob Marley give him the money to buy all of those things.
Okay.
So Bob Marley play a very integral role in the development of the Ari juice brand. Only conscious music.
Only conscious, okay.
Only. Jah Love was known for that. That's why it named Jah Love, you know? Yeah, I think it was a thing where say, we couldn't stone love, you know, because I remember in those days when Jah Love, I have stone love.
Yes.
Love. But them say, boy, we can't stone love, you know, I just Jah Love. Yes, I. Very, very profound vibration, especially in this day and age when the narrative gone so far and wide. But I was taught and come to accept, I will never relinquish the divinity of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Selassie I. As I said, when we go to the Prophet Gad, him say we must continue reading. And upon reading, we find out, so we reach upon certain speech where the Majesty show and I say, in the Bible, we'll find the truth for ourselves and also guidance for future action. So upon reading, I come to the fullness, say, in the beginning was the Word, you know, and the Word manifests and become flesh. So, as the Rastaman now, in terms of how the Rastaman vibration, you hear the 12 tribe greetings, or tell us, greetings to the name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Was this day been revealed in no other personality but than His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Selassie I. So we see the Majesty, we see the Spirit and the Word, where we talk about that the Word was from the beginning, manifesting through that flesh. So that is the reason why I couldn't go sit down in the church, because the church, there was a lie attached to the church according to the Rastaman vibration and according to the studies. So many ones may hear the 12 tribe of Israel man saying Jesus, Jesus, but it's a different vibration than how the church man see it in that fullness. Yeah, Shashaman is more like a city now because them turn it in a city. So it's spread out and it affects enough for the Rastafarian community, enough for the houses and even the tabernacle and the whole fullness. But to my understanding of the whole thing, there was always a plan. There was always a city plan.
Yes.
And I was told that the road was going to cut here and it going to cut there. And it was just for ones and ones to adjust themselves. But you know, we coming from the West, you know, we think so we really and truly invincible. So how dare you come and even try to even bulldoze or even near the tabernacle? So it did create a vibes and the whole thing, but when a country develop, you just have to just embrace the development. So we learned that, like how them say fail, them say first attempt in learning. Like an acronym, FAIL, first attempt in learning.
Yes.
So that was an attempt in learning, and we learned very well.
That is a new term you just bust pan eye, man. We never hear that before, What? First attempt in learning.
In learning.
I just did an episode on failure, the 5 benefits of failure, and that we should not fear failure. Failure is a signpost along the journey, you know what I mean? So they are even coming and bring the acronym. You just add in first attempt in learning. We're gonna use that one day. Lion Pride, write it down.
Sir. My things rich. I know my customers along. Just get a call from the airport and do have my things rich. I know my phone not stop ring. Call the farmers, them at Jamaica, everything is everything. Shouting on the place, now I'm me alone of it. Watch out for robbers, me have to watch out for snitch. Informers undercovers try know which is which. Cameras full the place, me tell my customers not each are stress free. Yeah, we have the herbs by the key. Just get a container from up and send it stress free. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Lion Voice, tell them that's the people first choice. Lion Voice, make the lioness them feel nice. Lion Voice, with the lion cubs we sacrifice. Lion Voice, got to show the people them the life. Lion Voice.
Well, great is the Almighty, and greatly to be praised in the city of Haile Selassie I, the mountain of His holiness.
Yeah, from Cape to Cairo, from Timbuktu to the Nile, the whole entire continent.
Beautiful for situation, the joy of the whole earth is Mount Zion, from Accra to Addis Ababa.
Yes, it's beautiful continent, better country, mama.
Very beautiful.
From Cape to Cairo, from Timbuktu to the Nile, I smile for Mama.
I hear you call Mama Africa. Been so long since I see Mama. Father of Africa set the law. The lion come and dismantle Babylon flaw. We're gonna use solar energy, use sanitation to build the ecology. We utilizing green tech.
What do you have to tell the people about Rastafari?
Light to the world. King of kings and the conquering line of the tribe of Judah. I left himself. Where's my ruler? Hey yo! Yeah, hear them high, hear the black king on the 23rd of July. So tell them guy, who praise God up in the sky, it's a lie. The Almighty living on your night. From ancient time, them a try. Them Romans, now them just open them suit and ties. Criminals ain't got no alibi, they stole my people. Then them come without them genocide.
Are you talking about slavery?
Them couldn't kill. The lion will come conquer Judah tribe. Go through tribulation, I strive, see sufferation, I still rise. That's why we tell them in America, live Rastafari in every ghetto area. We come if you tell them in a Toronto, straight at
In that divine name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I, glory and honor in the name of His chosen Queen, Empress Waziri Menen. My name is Kwasi Banso, aka the Chasmatch Kwasi, aka Ras Kwasi, aka the Reading Ras, aka the Pan-African Happy Man, creative industry attorney. I'm an author, I'm an artist, I'm an actionist, and right now I am the host of the Lion Talk. Welcome to the Lion Voice Network, and welcome to Lion Talk, where the lions are telling our own story. We have a very exciting episode for the item today. This show has been driving the growth of the channel. I know that the item are loving it all over the continent, all over the world. We are the fastest growing Rastafari platform right now. Big up everyone in the Lion Pride. How do you become a part of the Lion Pride? If you subscribe, you are part of the Lion Pride. So we're bigging up everyone in the Lion's Pride. Massive respect. Lion Pride on Patreon, those who are monthly subscribers investing to see the platform grow and expand. Big up on yourself. You don't know, we love is to the maximum. And then we have Watch and Peep Patreon, big up on yourself. Ubuntu Lion Pride, big up on yourself. All of the different elements that keep this ecosystem. If this is your first time watching, you are tapped into a Rastafari Pan-African living ecosystem. I am just the curator, but this works because many like minds have come together to deliver top tier content. And today is no different. We have today our guests. We are headed to the shores of the UK, the United Kingdom, to reason with one of those who were exiled in the island of Jamaica, one of the descendants who moved to the UK. So we are excited. His father is a legend, and we're going to hear about the legend. This is going to take us into some history of the 12 tribes of Israel, one of the major mansions of Rastafari. We're going to touch on that. We are going to be talking about what it means to be the son of a legend. How, do you carry that heavy load? What is that diaspora experience in the UK? What's the vibes of Rastafari in the UK? We're going to touch so much with our guests. And those who are regular Lion Pride, you would have seen him already featured on our Growing Up Rastafari Part 1. Very powerful panel discussion that we had talking to the second generation. And as promised, I said I was going to talk to this brethren individually. And, I don't like make talk and I don't deliver, family. That is not Lion Pride. Etiquette, you know what I mean? We have to deal with things according to the word sound and the power. When we utter the word, make it have power. So even when you see I forecasting what we want to see with the Lion Pride, it's intentional. Some people say don't speak your plans. I speak them because it's through the word that the light minds connect and contribute and join side by side with I to make it become manifest. That is the faith, that is the power, that is the word. So I have to utter, and this brethren is a brethren that has been uttering some powerful word sound and power via the musical platform. We're gonna find out why he chose music. We're gonna also find out when you see the brethren, you're going to see a brethren that you would identify as a Bobo Shanti priest. However, as you're gonna hear, rising out of the 12 tribe of Israel. So we are getting at them story that today this is a story and that is gonna be an epic journey. So please, family, help I to welcome warmly the mighty Ras Negus I, Eli Selassie I. Welcome.
Greetings. Tenor is still in.
Yes.
Ulum South.
Yes.
Yeah,
Royal greeting.
Lion
Welcome to the Lion Voice.
Yes,
where the
sir.
lions are telling our own story. And
Yes, sir.
I've been looking forward to this sip here. As a student of the movement, not fortunate to be born as a Rastafari in terms of parents, born Rastafari in the heart, but come to Rastafari, when I was at university. So I love to hear the ones them who knew this from, that just manifest into the world and just was greeted by this power. It's so fascinating to track the journey. So I want to invite the eye into the Lion Talk time machine. We're going to step into an iretical zone. I want the eye return to the eye moment of birth. Where were you born? And give us that journey from birth to consciousness to rising up into your own in terms of Rastafari.
Eli, give thanks again for such moment in time.
Yes,
How
I.
could I really see it up and reason via the technology? But the Majesty say and I must keep abreast with same way. So give thanks to the moment in time. My name is Ras Negus I, known to many as Harry Joseph, a son of the legendary Juice Master, Harry Joseph, and also Sister Ruth Simeon. I was born in a place called Dreadites, better known these days as Bedward Gardens. That is a Rastafarian community. When the atrocity went on down in the Trenchtown zone, most of the Rastas them did kind of leave from that zone and they went to Dreadites and other parts. So I happened to born in such a zone, in the Augustown region, same way, originally known as African Hill. So a very
Okay.
historical place, where the slaves used to run away from the Ligani plantation, and go to the Berry Spring to get them bath and the whole thing. And, as I hear Bedward Gardens, said affiliated with Bedward from that time,
Yes.
so born in such a region from a very tender age. I and I was really grounded into a whole heap of fullness, whole heap of movements in and around. Not only the Rastafari community, but you have so the Poco down there, so and you have all type of revivalists there and here and everywhere. But I did steadfast within the Rastafari movements. So at a tender age, we attend Oak Valley Experimental School, a school where they used to have the children that are the polo, the children, some children with one arm, one foot, and
Wow.
all those things. So we get for affiliated with a lot of different kind of mindsets. We learn empathy and sympathy and all those things from a tender age. We went and swim in the pool with these youths, and these youths are youths the average people in Jamaica would scorn or look down on. But we
Okay.
had the privilege to be in and around that fullness, in a place called Dreadites, Overly Experimental School. My
Okay.
introduction to Rastafari, as
Yes.
I said, I was born in the movements. You
Okay.
know, yeah, my mother and father was a member of the EWF. Think it was Charter 15 at the time.
Yes.
And then in 1966, the name was transitioned to 12 Tribe of Israel
Yes.
after
The
His Majesty came to
Honorable Prophet
Jamaica.
God. Yes, the
Yeah, the
Honorable
Prophet
Prophet
Gad.
God. Please tell
Yeah,
us about the Prophet God, because I'm gonna pepper the eye with question because I've had several Augustown alumni on this platform.
yes, sir.
So we kind of learn a little bit more. People like Micah Shamaya, people like Dwayne Stevenson, people like Ija Star. So I want, you're filling in a lot of gaps though. You know what I mean? So I'm going pepper you with some question about Augustown and get this history. But when you say a name like the Prophet God, who is one of the pillars then within the major mansion structure that rose in Jamaica, and you're born into this thing. Give us the eye knowledge of who this man was and what was the eye experience with him.
Well, if one was, if you happen to born in a place called Judites, you can get to see the Prophet God firsthand. You know what I mean? I had the privilege of sitting down around the same table, you know what I mean, eating and drinking with the Prophet Gad, you know. Going into the Prophet Gad, yeah, take a seat, sit down and see people from all walks of life come to see the Prophet Gad and all these things, you know. So my experience with the Prophet Gad was a very simple man, easy to approach. If you don't know him, you don't know him, because you may just pass him and think he's a simple man. Because, you know, ride him under 50 come in the evenings and the whole things. And, you know, Prophet Gad, yeah, Prophet Gad was a very mystical man, you know, the way he talk, the way he move, everything, you know. But as I say, we were youths in the time of the Prophet Gad. We were youths, you know, and I can remember at one time when we started out in the music, we thought we weren't getting any justice, you know, around the Jah Love sound system as youth and youth. And deep in our zeal, we say we're gonna see the Prophet Gad because we're not getting no justice from the man them, you know. So upon entering me, my brethren, Natural Black at the time, Daddy Gun, Pampa Judah, better known as Elia Kima, you know, and some other youths, you know, we brave up and say we're gonna check the Prophet, you know. And upon entering on, it's like a brethren that black we out and say we can't see the Prophet today, you know. But it's like the Prophet hear the vibration and say, let them in, you know. So the first thing the Prophet asks we if we're reading. So every man like simultaneously say, yes, Brother Gad, reading. So Brother Gad say, if you're reading, him say, still reading? We say, yes, Brother Gad. Him say, continue reading. And the meeting finish. So the whole of we look for one another like I say, like, meeting quick, like, what kind of vibe is that? But, you know, what the Prophet that sure encourage you to do still is like, we have to continue reading to find the truth for ourselves. Because that was the really one of the motto within the 12 tribe of Israel, one chapter a day.
Yes.
You know, and even though we live in a day and age now when many will turn away and say them find new narratives, them find new knowledge, them find new everything. But I and I still find infinite comfort in reading the Bible a chapter a day same way and studying to show myself approval. Yes, I.
Some simple principles.
Yes, I.
Did I ever encounter Ija Star in those early days?
You know, say no more time I just start reasoning. It's like sometimes it's like when the clock it flicker a little and it's like I see him in youth days and thing, but I just am never really full time in the move was Spanish town and you know, so it's kind of in and out. So I never really get to meet him acquaintance as a youth, you know.
And what about Micah Shamaya?
Yeah, man, me and Micah Shamaya born and raised in the same community, Judites. So I and I raised in the same fullness and thing, and yeah, man, I one order same way within that fullness.
And what about Ras Wooley, my brother in arms?
Yeah, man, Ras Wooley is a more mature youth for I and I.
Okay.
You know, we have more years for I and I still, but we born and raised in the same community of Judites. Yes. Wooley was always seen as the professor from when a little youth, you know, he was like the teacher, you know, the younger youths them. I would keep on manifest them thing there in life same way. So we know say, you know, anything when you put in for a youth, you have to be careful what you put on him because it become a manifestation.
I love it. Because Lion Pride, we're a family platform.
Yes,
so we love to get to hear from different ones who come from the same community. And those who watch, who are not, you know, around the world, you can go back and look at those interviews. We have Ras Wooley, we have Micah Shamaya, we have Dwayne Stevens, we have Ija Star. So look at those and you paint a picture of what it was like growing up in this community, Bedward Gardens, Dreadites.
Brady, even Dwayne Stevenson. Me and Dwayne Stevenson used to play lawn tennis together, you know. But them time the Dwayne Stevenson, I think, used to go to Tivoli. But I man went to Mona, even though I'm living in Augustown, it was a bit like, oh, you got Tivoli and in the Augustown. But yeah, me and him used to play some lawn tennis and things still, you know, as a young guy.
You see, connection. So just paint the picture so everybody can see, you know, what it was like. You touch on next point that I have to talk because one of the teacher in this is a man named Ilawi. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Jah Love sound. You touch on Jah Love sound, big up Empress Sativa. Big up Ilawi, you know what I mean? I wasn't there, but you know, I've heard the legend of Jah Love sound. Talk to us about what it was like in those days. What is Jah Love sound for those who don't know, and your experience with Jah Love sound?
Well, Jah Love sound is like the conveyor for the message where reggae music was concerned, where the 12 tribe narrative was also concerned. Because Jah Love was a sound system where you had the 12 tribe artists, like the great Brigadier himself, the general. Ilawi was also a great drummer. Many people may not know that side, that Ilawi is the great drummer. So I went to school with Ilawi daughters. Sativa and her next sister was a classmate. I was also a prefect in the school. So I was the farm prefect for Sativa. Sometimes I reason she said she don't remember, I call it kind of strange, but we give thanks still.
Yes.
So growing up 12 tribe, that's where I got my first involvement on a sound system.
Okay.
At the age of about 11. When all of the little youth them gather around, sound was playing in Jedites, them time they have a Delco because there was no electric system. So it's a Delco. And the youth them, line up who said them interested. And I remember Brigadier give her the mic.
Okay.
And them say, I'm too short, man, put him up on it, and then put me up on the thing. And I let her have a steam, and them I say, and give me a forward and a cheer, and it was good, real good encouragement from them. I was still,
Give
and
thanks.
then with our growing years, we get involved more and more. The 12 tribe HQ and the 12 tribe functions, wherever Jah Love is playing, we'll follow up and get a little mic here and there, Yeah, man. So it was a great time, Jah Love system with all of the affiliates, them and all who was around it. Great times.
So they were playing mostly conscious music. Were they playing any dancehall?
Only conscious music.
Only conscious. Okay.
Only. Jah Love was known for that. That's why it named Jah Love, Yeah, I think it was a thing where say we couldn't stone love, Cause I remember one of those days when Jah Love I have stone love.
Yes.
Love. But them say, boy, we can't stone love, I just Jah Love.
Well, great is the Almighty, and greatly to be praised in the city of Haile Selassie I, the mountain of His holiness.
Yeah, from Cape to Cairo, from Timbuktu to the Nile, the whole entire continent.
Beautiful for situation, the joy of the whole earth is Mount Zion, from Accra to Addis Ababa.
Yes, it's a beautiful continent, better control, Mama Africa.
Very beautiful.
From Cape to Cairo, from Timbuktu to the Nile, I smile. For Mama
I hear you call Mama Africa. Been so long since I see Mama. Father of Africa set the law. The lion come and dismantle Babylon flaw. We gonna use solar energy, use sanitation to build the ecology. We utilizing green technology. We hailing Haile Selassie first without apology. And then we build the youth them economy. We dismantle Babylon monopoly. We teach the youth them how to live properly. Tell them make sure them got the title for them property.
Yes, this beautiful continent, better control, Mama Africa. From Cape to Cairo, from Timbuktu to the Nile, I smile. For Mama Africa.
I love you, Mama. Your heart never harden. I wanna turn all your slums into garden. I wanna stop all of your youths from starving. I wanna stop all of your tribes from warring. So much to say, so many feelings. We've both been hurt, we both need healing. Since the League of Nations you've been appealing. You stand up against them backdoor dealing. I hear you call Mama Africa. Been so long since I see Mama. Father of Africa set the law. The lion come and dismantle Babylon flaw. Then I hear you call Mama Africa. Been so long in America. Father of Africa set the law. The lion come and dismantle Babylon flaw.
So be still, all enemies of Jah. Know that he is the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, the lion conqueror. And it was said of Ethiopia, the highest himself shall establish her. His majesty was born there.
And I know that I love you so. There's no place that I'd rather go. Tired of walking through slush and snow.